Hi, my name is Morgan Johnson and welcome to Softball with Morgan. Today what we're going to go through is the top 3 hitting mistakes a player can make. So let's go. Alright, so the first mistake that we're going to talk about is not getting enough weight when we load. So when a player doesn't get enough weight when they load back, what ends up happening is that they're not able to stay behind the ball. So that is mistake number 1. The way to understand and know if you're getting enough weight back is that when your player's in the box, right now you have 50% of your weight on your back leg and your front leg. So to make sure you get enough weight back, you got to get 80% back. To make sure you know you have 80% back is when you move your weight back, and now this is the height you're at, right? Like you're not as tall as you were, you're at low now, and make sure that when your player is here, that she's able to move her front leg up, just like this, without her head going straight up. Now if you're this way and you go up again, right, now you can see that I'm going angled back. So just make sure when you're loading and you're able to move your front leg up without your head going up. So mistake number 2, what we're going to talk about is not getting our hips through. So when a player doesn't get their hips through, they have no power and it's a full arm swing. So when you load and then you're able to swing through, something that happens a lot is when a player just uses their whole arms and swings like this. So as you see, my hips did not turn towards the pitcher. So a great way to correct this and something to think about when you're going through is taking your back hip straight to the pitcher. So when your back hip goes straight to the pitcher, as you see my legs get pointed to the pitcher, I get all that power behind the ball and I'm ready to go through. Mistake number 3, dropping your hands. So when a player drops their hands, they immediately take their hands down to their hips, and then when they finish, they go straight up. So when your player is going to the ball and you immediately see that their hands go straight down to their hips instead of straight to the ball, that's when your player is dropping their hands. So when they do this, all of a sudden what ends up happening is they hit the bottom of the ball and they go straight up. So if your player hits the balls everything to the sky, you know they're dropping their hands. To correct dropping your hands, something that I love to teach and I love to talk about is the button of the bat, or like the little knob of the bat. So when your player is loading, now what I want you to tell your player, if you're the player yourself, I want you to think about is taking this knob directly to the ball. I don't want you to take your hands to the ball, because if you take your hands to the ball's always lower than where your hands are at, right? So if you take your hands straight to the ball, you're dropping your hands. But if you think about taking the knob of the bat, what ends up happening is your hands stay up, your barrel goes straight to the ball, it's a great hit. Today we talked about the 3 biggest mistakes a hitter can make. Now if you have any suggestions or you want me to cover any sort of hitting fundamentals, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.